Okay, so a few days ago, Donald Trump met with the Prime Minister of Britain, and this moment now has gone viral because folks are saying this proves that Donald Trump cannot read. Now, normally I would not do a video like this, but there is actual evidence. There's evidence that Donald Trump actually might be functionally illiterate. And so I have Pete Davidson here who says that Donald Trump can't read and that was a problem on SNL.
I have one story I'm allowed to tell, and it's hilarious.
You have stories you're not allowed to tell?
What happened with the Trump story?
Okay, so he's like, he doesn't really know how to read.
For real?
Yeah, and he loves to improv.
Yeah.
So during like the table read, he like, before like we were gonna before he had to read each line, and he's the host, so he's at everything.
Yeah.
He would go, I'm not going to say this. I think I'm going to say it the way I want to say it. Is that okay? Is that okay, Lauren? Is that everything? And everybody's like, what? Mm. And then this is my favorite part, is there was a sketch that we wrote where he's at Disneyland with his daughter, and the line is, all right, let's get out of here. Turkey legs? Like, let's go get turkey legs? And he doesn't know how to read. So he went, all right, let's get out of here, turkey legs. He called his daughter turkey legs.
Maybe that was his improv.
Oh, no, it wasn't. And then he looked up, like, he doesn't get it. Like, he thinks if everybody's laughing with him, but we're all laughing at him. And it was, like, crazy. He would be like, I did a good job, right? Mm. And we're like, yeah.
Did he need reassurance, a lot of reassurance, or was he pretty confident?
He constantly kept saying how amazing the ratings were going to be.
And they were.
He's like, this is going to be number one.
He was right.
Wow. That's not the only evidence. There's also this moment from a deposition in 2016. And, well, just watch.
It's long.
It is long.
It's very long.
It is long.
I don't have my glasses. I mean, I am at a disadvantage because I didn't bring my glasses. This is such small writing.
You know what we can do? We can have a bigger copy made of these pages.
Let me try. Let me just do it.
Would you be able to read this section and tell us what your understanding of it is?
Objection. Mr. Trump isn't a lawyer.
Objection! How can you expect someone who isn't a fancy pants lawyer to read?
His lawyer goes, Trump isn't a lawyer.
Mr. Trump isn't a lawyer.
So, as you can see, there are some pieces of evidence that suggest that Donald Trump might not be able to read. And so that brings me to this too, where the New York Times reported that Trump, he said, was almost functionally illiterate, but did read the page 6 gossip column in the New York Post. He was incapable of reading a balance sheet. And, as it says here, any act of kindness. Well, that we know is true. And so that brings us to this. So when Donald Trump met with the Prime Minister of Britain, he was handed a letter from King Charles. And I think the Prime Minister expected Donald Trump to read the letter, but that's not what happened. Let's watch.
It is my pleasure to bring from the King a letter. He sends his best wishes and his regards, of course, but he also asked me to bear this letter and bring it to you. So can I present the letter from the King to you?
Thank you very much. Am I supposed to read it right now?
Yeah, please do.
I will do. He's a great gentleman. A great, great gentleman. Oh, that's well. Well, that is really nice. I must make sure his signature's on that. So otherwise, it's not quite as meaningful. It is. That's quite a signature, isn't it? Beautiful. He's a beautiful man, a wonderful man, and we appreciate it. I've known him, gotten to know him very well, actually. First term and now second term. Perhaps you'd like to say what that very important paragraph.
Yeah, so this is
So he handed it to the Prime Minister to read rather than Donald Trump reading it in front of everyone.
Beautiful man, a wonderful man, and we appreciate it. I've known him, gotten to know him very well, actually. first term and now second term. Perhaps you'd like to say what that very important paragraph.
Yes, so this is a letter from His Majesty the King. It's an invitation.
Okay, that's very funny. Real quick, if you're liking this video, please hit like in the video. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to help grow this community. I'd love for you to be a part of it. We're all really nice here. Please join us and like the video. Thanks so much. Now, Donald Trump might not be able to read, but I think he can tell when a stock is up and down, because red and line go down is bad, green line go up, good. And because of Donald Trump's insane move to move tariffs to 25% between Mexico and Canada each, the economy is tanking. The stocks are tanking, at least. And what is so funny is when Donald Trump was announcing the tariff move on Fox News, you could actually see in real time the Dow Jones crashing because Donald Trump had decided he didn't want to be friends with Canada and Mexico anymore. And by the way, as we have said a million times on this show, the only people who will be paying for the tariff is you and me. No one else. Canada's not going to pay for it. Mexico's not going to pay for it. China's not going to pay for it. Get ready, because your food's about to get more expensive. Your clothes are about to get more expensive. Cars are going to get more expensive. Pretty much anything we buy is about to get much more expensive. So if I were you, I would do your shopping now, because stock up, because everything is about to increase. This is the biggest tax hike in American history, totally unprovoked. And by the way, we also have, here it is, eggs. Wasn't the whole thing like stocks going to go up, prices are going to go down? Well, looks like egg prices are the highest they've ever been. Now, $8.17. $8.17 for a dozen. So much food uses eggs in their ingredients. It's a core ingredient for so much, which means food is even going to get more expensive from this. So this is like, it's terrible. Like, Kamala Harris warned us about all this. She warned us about all this. I want to know what egg prices, what the price of eggs are where you live. I haven't gotten eggs in a couple of weeks because of how expensive they are. So let me know, because let's just do a quick count in the comments below. How much are egg prices where you live? Thanks, Trump. You did that.